Yeah, Mr. Excitement here. You've got news. Dry weather today, maybe some on Saturday, but I mean, this is the streak we've kind of been hoping and waiting for.
Yeah, some boring weather for a change, right?
Yeah.
To just kind of, ease up a little bit. We will get rain on Saturday, but that's about it for a long, long stretch. Right now, it's all about the cold temperatures and the fog that's forming out there. Downtown Portland, it's low cloud. As you can see, we're looking underneath them, but there is fog in the valley. It's already down to 35 here in town. Brr. Chilly. Let's check out the visibilities around the region, and the visibility at the Portland airport is down to 1/8 of a mile. So some thick fog on the east side of town. Hillsborough 3/4 of a mile. Aurora 1/2 a mile. Anytime you get visibility below 1/2 a mile, that's when it begins to impact driving. So be aware of that as you're out and about tonight and tomorrow morning. Eugene also seeing some pretty dense fog right now too. So it is happening out there, as are these cold temperatures. It's 21 in Prineville, already in the teens in Baker City, Burns and John Day. Pendleton's at 30. We even have 30s over on the Oregon coast. So Washington not doing any better, or at least not doing any warmer. 26 in Yakima, 30 over in Pullman. It's 15 up in Winthrop, up in the cross-country capital of the Northwest right now. But look at the clearing that we had over Mount Hood. Just beautiful. You know, you could get above. We were looking up at those clouds all day long. Up at Timberline, they were above them. For the most part, every now and then they kind of scatter around like that. Fairly directionless because there wasn't very good wind flow, but a little bit steadier flow through the passes down by Government Camp. And there's Mount Jefferson peeking out above the clouds as the sun went down. So since we were just looking at all that snow, I thought it'd be fun to look at snow all around the West. This is a map from the Natural Resource Conservation Service. Basically where you see blue, the snowpack, and more specifically, the snow water equivalent contained in that snowpack, and that's really the important part. That's 200% above average or better. All of the Sierra, basically, much of the Great Basin, and what I'm most encouraged by with this is that much of the Colorado River Basin is seeing snowpack that's 100%, 150, 200% of average. That's the green even, well above average. The only areas that are below average this time of year, the Coast Range and of Oregon and the coast of Washington, the snowpack there. So again, we're doing quite well in the West on the whole with our snowpack. It's early. We got a long way to go, but it's looking good right now. 43 our high today in Portland. That is below average. 30s over in eastern Oregon. And you know what else happened today? It was our last sunset before 5 o'clock until November 5th. In fact, sunset pushes to 6 p.m. by the 3rd of March. We go to daylight saving time on March 12th, 9 days later. And then, of course, the sunsets will be after 7. But again, that November 5th, that's when we go back to standard time. So we've got several months. We've got the darkest days behind us, is what I'm trying to say here. Okay, tomorrow, there's that 5 o'clock sunset, and it should become partly sunny in the afternoon. We'll get up to about 45. Our almanac showing that our high today was 5 below average, and the rainfall right about average for the month to date, but we'll get very little additional rain here in January, so we'll end the month with below average rainfall almost certainly. This is the next storm system that will bring us rain on Saturday, but after that, all bets are off. We get valley fog tomorrow morning. That's already happening, of course. Then some clearing. Same thing Saturday, some valley fog. Then that's overtaken by that rain coming in. That'll be a quick hitter, though. Moves on out, and we'll clear it out by Sunday and Monday. And the long-range pattern after those Saturday showers shows a dry spell all along the West Coast. It is 35 right now, freezing level 3,100 feet. Alrighty then, mostly cloudy tonight, areas of fog, and then sun tomorrow with a high of 45. On Saturday, we get the showers. Then Sunday, partly sunny after fog. Monday, same thing. And I think by Wednesday and Thursday, we'll pick up enough of an east wind, keep the fog out of the Portland area. But I see that smile on your face.
I mean, I'm smiling for a couple reasons. I love that 7-day forecast, but I also love the news, the sunset.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a big deal for a lot of us who
it is.
A little more daylight.
The gray and the short day, it gets you after a while. So now we can kind of see that we're coming out of it.
It's like we're chugging along. We're getting there. All right. Thanks so much, Matt.